right, I think everything should be good. Hopefully my volume is fine. I didn't check. Oh, no, I think we're good. Okay, so welcome everybody to a live stream episode of Newcraft. I don't think I'm not gonna edit this. I might do another episode, probably maybe tomorrow if Devin plays. Um, but I think for now, I just want to do a nice little live stream episode today. So I'm just gonna do a nice, like no editing, just chatting for a video and just doing some grinding in the background. But you may notice the museum, which has kind of sprouted up a bit more. I've been busy, and Devin's been busy too. Me and him finished excavating the area we're going to put the museum innards, and it's pretty big. It's pretty big. And yeah, that's certainly something. I got the mega base too. I don't think I'll work on that anytime soon. I have to build a lot of farms and stuff for it, so it'll be a bit of work before that. But anyway, yeah, we're back on Newcraft on a different version, and I'm not using my old textures anymore. I've come out of the shell a little bit, and I'm using modern textures with there's this resource pack, Fresh Animations. I saw people like B-dubs and a few hermits using it. I think it's a pretty nice nice texture pack. So I think I'm going to try using that for the foreseeable future in this world or my modern Minecraft adventures. I think it's really neat how the animals are kind of dynamic a little bit. Like they got the derpy eyes and stuff. And stuff. I love the derpy eyes. That's hilarious. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get my light or my stuff ready. Oh, yeah, I got rockets too. I gotta do a bit of recapping. The gunpowder farm has been finished. Brody has finished it. I got some gunpowder, a lot of it. I grabbed a bunch. And I got about a shulker box of fire rockets, so that should last me a while. Of course, my shop plans have been halted. I don't know. I might just wait until a season 2 or whatever if we ever do one to do a natural shopping district. I don't know if this will be a shopping district, honestly. It's kind of weird, like with this big old building, just in the middle of nowhere. But maybe I'll make it make sense someday. But anywho, I did get some horses as well. I got Frying Pan too, because back in the original Newcraft, I had a pet horse called Frying Pan for whatever reason, and that was like my horse that I rode around everywhere on the server. So I got Frying Pan too, and we got Paper, which is a bit of a deep-seated, or not deep-seated, but it's a very complex reference. So if you get it, then points to you. If you don't, then it's an Undertale parody thing. But anywho, I bought this off of Devin from his stall over here. So yeah, I got the 2 horses anyway. Uh, and they look so cool with fresh animations. Oh, it's so nice. I have Optifine Zoom again. I did have Zoomify for a while, but then I got fresh animations, so I had to switch back to Optifine. So that's his life. But anywho, I think I'll just do some netherite mining today. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. It's not gonna be like a regular episode where I get a whole bunch of progress done. Well, it's not a, it's only like a day's worth of progress done per episode, but I think it's kind of neat anyway. Uh, okay. I got a bunch of beds in here. And in case anyone's curious how I'm able to do like the empty and like show like what's in the shulker boxes like this is called a mod called Shulker Box Tooltip, which is I think Zoom Avoid or a bunch of people use it in Hermitcraft. At least I know I watched someone who used it and I could have got inspiration to use it. Probably Zoom Avoid. It's very nice because you can see what's inside without having to place them down. I think that's very nice. It works for like my riches and everything. I'm rather rich actually. Look at me and my 15 diamond blocks. And yeah, a lot of rockets. And I've been collecting mob heads for the museum, which I do have a good view of. Well, not from down here, but from upstairs, it's a bit better. And I got my journal here, just a bit of stuff here. I got my farms, got some tasks for the town, and some general tasks, which netherite, I guess I'll tackle today. Although I do want to go to a bastion, so we might be doing that. Might be dying a little bit today. Well, I might. I don't have any backup armor. It's fine. I can use the trading hall. It's good. Yeah, tell me. Let me tell you that after I've died. Anywho, I should probably store some stuff away though, since I'm probably gonna die. Well, I might die to those brutes. So I'll bring some blocks with me. I'll try and save myself a little bit. I don't know if I need that many actually. I guess I could just search the nether for a bastion. I need a specifically, oh, which one is it? Let me look at it. The upgrade template. Because I don't think anyone's got one yet. I'm assuming, I guess they're offline. But, oh, where is it? Bastion or Remnant. Is it a specific type of bastion? Oh, it is. Oh, wait, no, is that just the, I could just, no, I might just hunt for them in the nether. And if I die, then I lose my stuff. A big whoop. But I got extra elytra. I can go in busting again. It's not the end of the world. I can get gold. I can get pretty much all the stuff in my inventory back pretty easily if I die. It's not very, doesn't bode very well for confidence. But I'll store my diamonds away though. I think that's probably good. I guess I don't need the shovel. I should bring some gold gear with me, maybe. I don't think I have any gold gear actually. Is it under my chest? Ah, there we are. Can wear my gold armor if I need it. And then I'll have to wear my elytra. Oh, you know what would be good actually? Maybe a helmet. Because I don't think I got much going for the helmet. No, not really. 5 should do. There we go. Nice crown. Okay. Okay, I think I'll crack on with things a little bit. Go into the nether and such. I don't need. I'll carry the golden leggings too. Why not? But I guess if I do die, I guess right before I die, I'll try and take a screenshot of things. Maybe fire resistance would be a good potion to have. Can I craft one? Fire resistance. Wait, I guess I have a brewing guide with the brewing stands. Do I have one actually? Maybe I should check. Oh, I do. Oh wait, do I not have my? Oh, I need the brewing guide resource pack. Unless it's just vanilla tweaks. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Okay. Is this a mod? No, it's a resource pack. I can just use it right now. I wonder how I can download the most recent one. Ah, well, I'll try. I'll try doing that. See if it'll work. I think Vanilla Tweaks also has one. I might just throw it in from there. I might have just forgotten to enable it when I re-downloaded the stuff. Okay, I'll just look for. I guess it wouldn't be compatible, but I can just throw it in anyway. What am I looking for? The brewing one. It should be like a. Oh, well, I can worry about it later, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's pretty useful. I could just look at that image. It'll load. Okay. So for this first one, or for fire resistance, I need magma cream. Oh no, my game's taking so long to come back. Yeah, there we are. I need magma cream. I do have one magma cream, conveniently enough. It's awfully nice. And do I have glass? I guess I get glass from the trading hall. Okay, well I'm gonna make some fire resistance. I think that'd be useful. I could make other potions. Well, maybe I could bring my bow too. If I think I have a bow. Yeah, it just has mending on it and not infinity, but that's all right. Okay, I'll grab some arrows. That should be good. Grab some bottles. Fill them up with water. Yeah, I gotta tidy up the area here a little bit. Yeah, gotta figure out how to make it look nice for the museum, because it's a little bit shabby right now. A bit of a shabby shopping district, or I guess whatever it is. I'm just calling it a town, but and the villagers look fun too. They kind of got goofy eyes as well. If there's already bottles in here, that's all right. I can work. Better make this work. Okay. I need water. There's not really any water nearby apart from this stuff, so. There's my boat here. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh, it's nice to be able to just fly around though and not really worry about stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna make some fire resistance and I'll extend them. So do I need an awkward potion? Let me look at it. Okay, I'll just have to save it. So is it fire resistance? Magma cream on an awkward potion. So I need another wart as well. Don't know if I have any of those. I have to snag one from Brody. Robicus. Yes, he's got plenty. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I stole one. He's got a whole abundance of them. Can I keep my guide pulled up here? I'm being attacked by a zombie. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that's nice. Okay. Well, I gotta fuel it too. Oh, good grief. I don't think I have many blaze rods. I might do a blaze farm. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do like a gold farm or what. I do need to get like a max beacon somehow. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm gonna steal some of Brody's blaze rods too. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I need to make a blaze powder. Yes, there we are. Okay. Finally. Now we're cooking. And then I can add redstone to make it longer, which would be probably a wise idea too. Redstone. Oh yeah. It's weird having my riches in like a shulker box because I'm so used to just having them be like tangible in like a chest. Okay, we got awkward potion, then we need magma cream. Do a few. I'll just make like 3 of these. I don't need many. I'll just keep one in my hotbar. Okay, we're almost ready to go on our adventure. Although I feel like I feel like I shouldn't die. If I die, I feel like it'd be a little bit. Oh, I gotta get my volume working. I didn't this. Okay, we'll get. I'll go up to 8 minutes, which will be pretty good. I like the new texture for some of the potions. I haven't seen them all yet, but the fire resistance looks pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I might do one more thing. So I might bring some golden apples with me too. If I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to keep that on me. I guess I'll just bring like one golden apple. If I might have used all my apples. Well, I guess I can buy them too. No, okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go. Let's crack on with it. I've spent long enough. Oh, just wandering about. Okay, I'm gonna go and find myself a bastion. I'm not gonna use chunk base for this either. I kind of feel like flying about a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. And I haven't done much nether flying, which will be interesting. I'm assuming there's no upgrade template in here. Brody must, I think. Does Drovicus rated it already? Maybe. Oh, I should ask him if he's got an upgrade template already. Okay, he does have one. Okay, I don't have to go through the nether doing that. I want to upgrade some of my gear. I'm gonna get kitted out in netherite. Oh, nothing. Netherite's fun. I know I was like, oh, I hate netherite. I don't know if that actually was in one of my episodes, like through the editing. But I was just like dissing netherite. Me and Devin were just dissing netherite. I think it was only brief, or it wasn't even mentioned at all. But no, I don't actually hate netherite. I think it's kind of cool. I think I'm still just a bit of a purist sometimes. It seems. Okay, well I don't need to worry about all this bells and whistles anymore. Go hang on to the beds. No. Okay, I'll help. Oh, that's full. Oh, I guess I don't know where Brody is. I guess I was like, oh, I could follow. I could just find him, but no, I don't know. I'm not gonna bother map tracking. I don't feel like doing that. Be like giving my would be a bit much. Okay, I'm just gonna toss stuff in here. This would be like my additional gear. There's spyglass, some extra gold gear, an elytra. Yeah, I'll just throw all this in there. And the totems. Or not the yes, and the trims. I'll just throw them about. I don't really care. extra can go in here. I'll keep some extra torches and building blocks too. That'll be like my pick me up. You know, when I'm trying to go on adventures and stuff. Okay. I'm almost ready. I just gotta get that template from Gold Robicus. I'm trying to shift towards calling people by their usernames because I realize first names is like, so I'll just try and do usernames because one of the members doesn't know our names, so I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll try to do like the Droxus Drobicus beam thing. Try and get behind it. I'm trying to shift a little bit. Ooh, I actually could throw blaze rods in there too. There we go. No, I'll keep the extra totem on me. Oh, hello. Now, how do I copy it? I think I need, hang on. Okay, I need netherrack. Where's my netherrack? It's in here. It's one netherrack. There we go. Right as rain. There you go. Oof, this is gonna go through my diamonds. Yeah, I only need to do a few. I don't need to do them all just yet, because I only have a few netherite ingots anyway. I'll come back to it later. My goal is to get netherite armor for this stream though, and gear. That'd be kind of cool. Then tomorrow I might tackle the blaze farm, depending on if Devin wants me to do anything else when he's on. Okay, let me do. Oh, do I want to do? Oh, I should do my armor. Oh, gift. What is this? No, okay, no, no. I'm not gonna say that. I definitely didn't steal gunpowder before. Thank you. We'll keep it simple. Thank you, Brody. Drobicus. Gotta shift gears. Okay. See ya. Yeah, it's a school night farm. I don't blame him for leaving. Whoa. The netherite. There's something about getting netherite. That's so cool. Especially with the higher cost now. I'm gonna be burning through my diamonds today. It's alright. It's all good. I should smelt my gold as well. There we are. I'm just giddy to get some netherite. Okay. I have another upgrade template, but I'm gonna have to hold off for now. We have to go and mine for a bit. I'll hold on to I don't need my rockets. Oh, wait, where did I put my, did I place it and forget to break it? Ah, silly me. Okay. Okay, I'll just hold on to my beds and things. I won't be going out until like the bare nether, so I don't need all that. Okay, good. Okay. So I need 4 per netherite thing. Hang on to some netherrack. Oh, I need to go on another end bust too. I've been meaning to. Okay, I don't have any more shulker boxes, so I'll just have to use the 3. It'll give me a chance to get some quartz as well. Okay, I think I'm good to go. All right, let's go for a bit of a netherite mine now that I've done a few things. And I've got some netherite. Now I gotta finish the set, otherwise I just look like an idiot with partially upgraded gear. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing for armor trims as well. I want to do armor trims so bad. They'd be so much fun. I'll have to think of what I want to do. Maybe something based around my coloration of my base, which would be like the coppery stuff. So maybe copper. I don't know how copper on netherite would look. I'd have to, maybe I'll go into a creative world and test and find a cool pattern I want to use. But okay, I'm gonna, whoa. Oh, that was not, that could turn bad. Maybe I should have brought the fire resistance with me. Well, I could use silky and actually get a gold ingot from each of these. Pretty lucrative. When I smelt them anyway. Okay, I think this is the way down that I dug in that, like, I think it was at one of my episodes. I swear I was filming at that point. Okay, I'm just gonna make it nice and easy getting down. I might be coming back here. I don't think many people actually have netherite. I might be the first. Haha. I like how I'm always like mad when Devin like does that kind of stuff where he's like, "Oh, I'm the first to do this," and then I'm always doing that. A bit of a hypocrite on. Bit of a liar. Oh, but I do think I am the first though to get netherite, which is kind of cool for the server Yes, I was gonna say for the season, but I guess I haven't discussed it in the actual episodes. But we're not entirely sure if we're going to be resetting to a new world. I kind of was like, I haven't really talked about it in this series yet, but I don't know. Cross that bridge when we get to it, I think is more or less where I'm at with it. Okay, I'm not gonna strip mine. I'm gonna actually do the bed mining because I think that'd be a wise idea. Okay, I gotta barricade myself a little bit so I can explode some beds. Okay. Actually, I gotta place the bed first. There we go. Any yield? Oh, I kind of ruined my entrance. We'll keep it on. Oh, I didn't even check if I was on level 15. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Hi, nothing really glaringly obvious. I kind of have to break the fire a little bit so I can see if I got anything. Can't reach that one. But I've been really looking forward to doing more stuff on the server, which is a bit of a change. You know, I've always there's always been kind of stuff in the back of my mind about the servers that ends up getting me to stop playing them. I kind of just drop off generally. So it's nice to be able to commit to a world like this again. I know I've talked about like to nauseam. It's like, oh my god, can you just move on already? But it's definitely something that has come up a lot for me. So figured I'd bring it up because this is definitely on track to becoming one of my longer series, hopefully. And if we end up resetting and stuff, that'd be cool. But if we don't, then that's also kind of cool because that means we get to stick in the same world. And I haven't seen many SMPs that do that. A lot of SMPs end up resetting. So we'll see if we end up bending or breaking. But yeah, I think that's that's the general gist of that. Oh wow, that's a lot of gravel. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And of course, I completely forgot to mention that we have a new member, Waby, or I don't know if it's Wabby or Waby, but but we do have a new member. She's joined the server. It's one of Drobicus's friends, which is pretty cool. That one of Drobicus's friends is in here because there's not really that many people that he natively knows on the server. Of course, he knows me pretty well, and I guess Devin too. But like in terms of like people that he kind of is in a circle with, kind of friendship circle and whatnot. Baby is like the first one to join. I mean, I guess other than Lumdeen from Newcraft, which I don't think you guys would have seen. No, you wouldn't have seen Lumdeen. But yeah. So new members, and Devin ended up reaching out to Connor or Conradian about coming back because we are kind of starting to look towards broadening the horizons a bit for Newcraft. Although I know I kind of talked about the idea of doing public stuff like videos and like applications and things. Um, I'm probably not going to end up doing that, at least for now. I don't want to be that desperate just yet. We're not really at that point where we need that members that badly. We're just keeping it simple. So if anyone does request to join, just know that it's whitelisted, and it's yeah, becoming a member on the server is a bit different. Like it requires everyone kind of to be in agreement, and it's not like a public, it's not like you can just join the server. So that's kind of the situation with that. Because I know I've brought it up in Journey episodes and stuff before. But that's yeah. What's going on there? I'm on fire. Literally. Okay. Oh, I need to place another bed here. I kind of botched it. Nothing yet. And nether will be good for lava as well, because it's fireproof and lava proof, so it can just fall into the pits, and it'll be fine for the most part. It's just the spawn counter, whatever they have to worry about. I haven't had netherite in so long, and I'm getting the expensive way now. I mean, of course, that's like the norm, but yeah, pretty cool though to get netherite. We're getting good. What else did I want to talk about? I had another thing. I completely just kind of. But I think these episodes won't be numbered. Like the live stream episodes won't be a part of the actual numbered episodes. These will just be like in the playlist that people can watch them. Maybe I'll even make it. No, I'll just put it in the same playlist. I was debating putting them in different playlists, but I don't want to split things up too much. I already do that a lot with Journey, so I'm just gonna do it. They're just not gonna do it for this. Oh wow, I'm getting lots of quartz. That's good, especially with the fortune, because I need it for the museum. Although I think there is better ways to get quartz than just mining it like this. That gives me a bit of an incentive to go into the mines a bit. Okay. I had really good netherite luck when I wasn't netherite mining, which is hilarious. Oh, I was just like going for a quick little thing, and I got a bunch of netherite. This is certainly kind of funny considering how I'm like trying so hard right now and I'm not getting any. There we are. Some more beds. There we go. That's actually a nice safe distance. You know, you're testing explosive here. Explosives, TNT, beds, of course. I'm referring to. Gotta get a safe distance away from the controlled explosion. But I've also been planning my base out too. I've been drawing up plans, blueprints, and things. I've decided for this world, of course, that I'm not gonna be planning stuff out in creative mode. So I'm just winging it for the most part, but I still want to draw certain like base bits and things. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to get an idea for what I want to do. I haven't talked about it much with you guys. I think I'll still leave it as a bit of a surprise for the viewers, for those of you watching. Um, I think that'll be kind of a cool thing to do. Just leave it up to surprise, and I'll kind of explain it as I'm doing it more so. And netherite mining is actually a lot more fun than overworld mining sometimes, well, unless you're caving. Oh, oh. But yeah, it's definitely got some more risk to it, as you can see, for idiots like myself. But yeah, going back to the member discussion, which I kind of moved on from it, but yeah, we might bring Connor back depending on if Connor's interested in coming back, because he is doing other stuff in life. But it'd be definitely an interesting addition because he gave a lot of life to like Newcraft 4, which I guess I did stream, but I guess I didn't include Connor in it. But he was on Newcraft 4. That was like the first SMP he was a part of. There was the Bedrock server, but he never played on it. He swiftly moved on to Newcraft 4 because there was part of the Newcraft part of the group was on Newcraft 3, part of the group was on Newcraft 4. And it doesn't sound all that weird until I say that they ran at the same time, which if you go back and watch the actual videos, which I'm like, I wouldn't watch them, but if you do want to watch them at some point after I edit them, you know, when they're short and a bit nicer to watch, it'd probably be a bit better then, but for now I'd steer clear from the old Newcraft stuff. It's not the best. But he was a part of the old Newcraft 4. And I was kind of doing both Newcraft 3 and 4, and then I eventually just shut down Newcraft 3 because of Newcraft 4. Oh, I guess it's a bit of a dead end. Okay, well, we'll switch direction. But yeah, it was a bit of an interesting time though for the old Newcraft. That was kind of the end of it. And Newcraft 1, of course, came back, which I guess you guys don't know about all that behind the scenes Newcraft seasonriness. Oh, there's some debris. But Newcraft did come back for a while. Season 1, we revived Season 1. I guess that's on the channel too. But yeah, after we brought back Newcraft 1, it kind of fell on its face because it just, you know, everyone was kind of in different spots then too. And then yeah, we kind of moved on from that. And nothing really Newcraft related happened until now, of course. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of netherite. Because I got, I think, how many templates do I have? Or not templates, how many bits of debris? I got 1. I need 4 for everything that I'm going to do, so we might be here for a while. I need 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I think I need 32 ancient debris overall. Because I got, Uh, maybe 36, just to be safe. I guess I could actually give like a bit of a brief timeline of events for those people who are kind of curious in terms of what happened with Newcraft, the old stuff. I'm like, oh, the old. Oh. Jeez. I'm always like, the old Newcraft. Everyone's probably like, what the hell is the old Newcraft? I'm watching Newcraft right now. But there was an SMP that ran by the same name a few years ago. It ended just last year, early last year. I guess I'll give it a bit of a brief timeline. It gives me something to talk about while I'm netherite mining. But yeah, we started in 2020, I think, which is almost 4 years ago now, which is wild to believe that the original Newcraft was almost 4 years ago. But that wasn't. It was a Bedrock realm, not a server, of course, because Bedrock doesn't have servers. Technically, they have realms and just local hosting. And as soon as realms kind of became a thing on the PlayStation version, because I've wanted to do a server for so long, I eventually just was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally do a server. And I brought on, my cousins and my best friend Devin and some other friends that like Breakout Boom and Matthew and stuff, and they're a lot of fun. They didn't a bunch of them didn't play it as much, but it was still a lot of fun. And the original Newcraft it went on for about a year, and it was definitely it was like a very survival oriented for the first while, very building oriented. And then we kind of shifted. I mean, it was still kind of building oriented, but we kind of shifted to more of the lore side of things after a while. Kind of shifted gears a bit, and it wasn't a bad thing. The lore was kind of fun to do, and there was like lore items and stuff and all this, and there's cool bases that sprung up out of it. But one of the big kind of issues with the original Newcraft from all like the stuff was that the lore became very complicated, and it's definitely my fault. It's partly my fault just from characters and stuff, because I just really liked making storylines and different characters and things. But it definitely bloated the lore quite a bit, and I'm sure a lot of people on the server didn't really fully understand the story behind it fully. I feel it was only really us that made the story that understood it, not the people on the server, which isn't really the best, I'd say. But that did happen. I won't talk too much about the lore of the server. I guess I could do like a real brief thing where it kind of was peaceful, and then we did an election. Me and Devin might explain the lore a bit more in depth at some other point. I'm sure for like an anniversary thing, go through the worlds and actually explain this stuff. But yeah, there was like an election, and Devin and I made a deal that we'd run away together to start a new nation if Brody won the election, which he ended up winning. And it was technically a rigged election because I included a vote from someone who hadn't joined the realm yet. There was someone who was going to join, but they hadn't joined yet. So it was a bit, I cheesed it a bit, and we ended up going and starting New America, and then we ended up bringing one of Devin's friends on, Nathan, who caused quite a bit of havoc on the server and started the war. Well, Devin wanted me to assassinate him, and then Nathan promptly declared war, which was it was kind of funny because Devin was trying to get away from things because he didn't like what Nathan was doing. So he decided that he wanted to be assassinated, or at least have his death be faked. I think it was faked. I don't remember if he actually died or not in the canon, but yeah, he Yeah, so he moved away, and there was a war going on, which he was kind of partially involved in the war, although he didn't do all that much. We were kind of planning like to start the war on a specific day in February of 2021, and it never really, nothing really happened. We already fought like the End Dragon and stuff, and nothing really happened other than like right before the war starting. One of the members of Prosperity, which is like main town, like the spawn town, which I was a part of, because I had moved back. I kind of didn't like living in New America after after Nathan joined the server. It wasn't because of him that I left. I think I just didn't really feel creatively in tune with the build style. It was like a very deserty, shattered savanna stuff. I probably would have liked it had I gone with a different style. I think I just built it in a way that I was like just wasn't really for me. But anywho, I'm rambling. So the war happened, and Nathan had this beloved possession that he built called the Pog Log, which went up to I think just around build height or something at the time. I don't remember exactly how large it was, but it was this big wood tower, and he basically threatened griefing if anyone destroyed it. I think anyway. I think he threatened griefing at that point, and one of the members of Main Town Prosperity had burned the Pog Log, and the war had started early, and that was a lot of fun. Not really, because Main Town got nuked, the spawn village got nuked, and everyone's bases got nuked pretty much by proxy. And of course, me and my team retaliated and blew up New America, which was the other nation that me and Devin had founded. We ended up retaliating, and everyone kind of was just sitting like, well, what do we do now? Like, it wasn't really a war, was it? And people started to propose reverting the world back to an older version, like an older world, because I had backups at the time, and the realms auto back to save backups anyway. So everyone was like, oh, we need to go to a backup because everything's destroyed. We don't want to lose our bases, and we they didn't want to accept the consequences. And Devin was pretty upset. Well, he was not. He was just a bit like miffed about it, I guess. He's just like, oh, come on, you guys should just learn to deal with the consequences. I think it would have been cool had we not reset and actually had to like rebuild over the exploded area. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. We ended up rebooting the realm, and we split into our factions, which is kind of when the realm start or the service kind of I guess it started to flourish, but it was also very very split. Like everyone was very divided on the server, so there wasn't really much of like a huge community going on. It was oh god, I keep getting covered in lava. But yeah, it wasn't like this big old community. It was just like a bunch of small communities, which it would end up being for a while. And yeah, like now, like looking back on it now, the lore definitely had an effect on the building because I never really got to finish my mega base in that world as much as I wanted to because I worked very hard on my mega base in Newcraft, Newcraft 1, which was this Japanese temple palace thing. And I never got around to doing the interior fully because there ended up being another war that happened. Well, it was I guess it wasn't really a war. It was more of a conflict really between two parties. There was this group of rich, intimidating people on the server called Club Originaire, and it was one of my characters I had developed through the story, which was like a rich version of myself called Beaumont, who had moved into Newcraft just after the reboot. Because I was planning on building a mansion for my base, and then when we did the reboot, when me, Devin, and Nico, we went off into our old Yeetus faction, which is a reference to one of our old worlds, Yeetus Burritus. But when we moved there, I ended up building the mansion there, and I made up this character Beaumont, who is basically this time traveler, this like dimension hopping rich guy who ended up ending up in Newcraft. Basically, just a rich version of myself, alternate timeline kind of thing. Um, and he banded together a group of the most despicable people on the server, and he ended up becoming more. Well, actually, at first, I was just wanting it to be like this like intimidating tea party kind of club thing, and then eventually people were like, "Oh, Beaumont should be the villain," and I ended up, "Oh, okay, I'm switching direction," but I ended up making Beaumont into the villain, and Clever Engineer ended up becoming this powerhouse that took over Main Town. Well, it didn't really take it over; it just kind of claimed it because no one else had claimed it, and no one really lived there. I think a few people did, but they were all inactive. But yeah, it's all fun. But yeah. So Main Town, yes. So yeah, Beaumont and his Legion of Doom had taken over Main Town, and Beaumont instilled himself as like a leader, and Club Engineer was also leaders. Anywho, there was a resistance forming. Devin and me, like being before, we founded an alliance between a few people. Devin had kind of moved away to a mushroom island at that point. This was like beyond halfway through the server, like beyond like the 6 month mark. This is kind of September of 2021 now, like months and months later from like the war, when people had kind of gone their own ways and things. And yeah, the resistance's goal was kind of to restore order and get rid of the governments in place, the corrupt government. So yeah, we ended up nuking Maintown. Don't ask me why. We just decided. Devin just wanted us to nuke Maintown, so we did. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting time for the server. It was because no one lived there, and we wanted to prove a point to Clubber Engineer, I guess, but it didn't really make sense. I really just called it like the Devon cult because we all just kind of did as Devon said. Well, I mean, the few of us that there were. And then one of the members of the resistance ended up ratting us out to the rest of the server because no one actually knew that we had blown up, and no one knew about the resistance. No one knew that we'd blown up Maintown, or nobody knew who. It was kind of like a bit of a finger pointing thing going on, and there was definitely some stuff going on, like some withers being spawned in bases and things. Like there was a lot of aggression going on in the server, and everyone was kind of just like, what's going on? And then yeah, then we got ratted out, and then Devin somehow managed to recover recover everything, and he made a pact, some like kind of some kind of big old pact thing, and he ended up switching at 180, even though we were the ones who blew up the town, which is crazy that we got out scot free pretty much, other than Brody and Lumdine putting lava casts over like Devin's base and his castle, his Blackstone base, like all of Devin's bases. They put lava casts over. They didn't put any lava casts over my base, which was pretty sizable, which I was kind of happy because it gave me more time to work on my base. So they only really targeted Devin. They didn't really target me. Although Brody threatened to do stuff to my base, he never did. Never did anything, which was nice. So I had time to work on my base. I wanted to try and finish it, but yeah, the resistance stuff came up, and then the end of the server with the admin, who was another character I'd come up with. There was a lot more characters. I'm not going into all of them, but the admin was basically just this like overseeing deity who has control. It basically, I guess the long and short of the admin was that it was just me, like a full power version of myself. If I just had like infinite power instead of just being like, you know, like an admin kind of thing, like just like a mortal or whatever. But Yeah, the admin kind of came in and was killing everybody and setting up all these traps and stuff, and then somehow the server reset through that after the world kind of got destroyed, and the timeline or I don't know, some weird timeline. What's it? But definitely not complicated at all. It's not that hard to understand from here though. Definitely a bit easier to get your head wrapped around the parts after this, where we reset and did Newcraft 2, Newcraft Season 2, which I also didn't stream. Um, that took place, we started it a year, of course, like around a year after Newcraft 1 had started. So it was like a year later, like December of 2021, it had started. And what was it? And we had planned it out for a long time beforehand. It was a very meticulous season. Me and Devin had developed a very meticulous season, and gotten everything down to a T with basically like it was gonna be in districts, and we were gonna be on a continent, and all this stuff. And that ended up playing out. Everyone actually ended up really liking it, liking it too much, I should say, actually, because it burned very bright, but only for a short period of time. And as soon as it kind of started to let up, I pulled the plug on it. I won't talk about all the districts and stuff that were done in that world. I can just show that off in the world tour when I do it, because I do have the world for it, so I can do a world tour with Devin. That's kind of the plan for Newcrafts 1 and 2. Newcrafts 3 and 4, I don't have the world files for, and I wouldn't want to show them anyway. There's not much to show for them, but Newcrafts 1 and 2, there was a lot. But yeah, there's certainly quite a bit that happened in Newcraft 2. A lot of bases. It was a very quick server. Like I said, burned very bright. The issue with Newcraft 2 was that everyone did everything at once, basically, and didn't really have anything left to do. Well, Brody had a bunch, and I still had a bunch, but Devin kind of was trying to convince me to reset, or trying to convince me that something was wrong and that something needed fixing. That probably had to do with like a lot of stuff with Devin, like Devin struggling with his play style and stuff, and he's still kind of developing that as we speak, kind of thing. But we ended up, after some discussion, deciding to do a Newcraft 3, which I changed the name of. I was like, okay, well, I want to change the name. I don't want to associate it with Newcraft. I want to do something fresh, something new. And I ended up calling it Classicraft. Just off pure whim. It kind of just came to be. And we had gone with a much smaller member list for Classicraft. And that was kind of around the time Newcraft 2 and Classcraft, those were kind of all around like Hermitcraft 8 and 9. I guess Hermitcraft 8 it would be. Hermitcraft 9 was more, was it Java? Maybe not even Java, I don't remember. I don't remember the timeline of everything. But there's a lot of inspiration. Like Newcraft 2 was very inspired by Hermitcraft 6 with the districts, and Season 8 as well with like the island and the groups of people and stuff. Season 8 had happened while we were planning Newcraft 2. So that was a huge inspiration. Yeah, Classicraft, it was a bit more complicated. It was it was pretty bland. It didn't really have much substance to it. Me and Devin kind of discussed that more recently, how it really didn't have anything going for it that the other stuff didn't. I had a cool starter base, but I have cool starter bases all the time. I have cool starter bases all the time. But yeah, it was okay. And my base was going to be pretty cool, but it just ended up falling on its face. A lot of them ended up falling on their face. Just a lack of interest. And really, it just compounds when people don't play it, and it makes you not want to play. Like, it makes me as a host not really want to have interest in it if people aren't going to play it. And I think it just kind of went back and forth because they weren't playing because, I wasn't playing and the other people weren't playing. And I wasn't playing because they weren't playing. It was just a vicious cycle. But Classicraft ended up ending. We did fight the Ender Dragon, and we got some decent gear, and there was a trading hall, and people had built some starter bases and things. It could have been a lot of fun, but yeah, it really collapsed quickly, and we ended up moving on after, I ended up being like, okay, this thing's dead. We need to kind of make up our minds on what we're doing with it. If we're gonna continue with the realm, continue with Classicraft for the remainder of the month, because I was basically just like, I'm gonna end this realm either way. So I'm either gonna end it on Classicraft or end it on Newcraft, and people decided to end it on Newcraft. So I was like, I just went back to the Newcraft Discord, the Newcraft 2 Discord, which had been abandoned for like 4 months up to that point. And I was like, hey everybody, Newcraft's coming back. And everyone was like, what? Everyone was just so confused. And Newcraft 2 did come back for about a month. Not much really happened other than me, Devin, and Brody doing this like side plot with an alternate universe club originaire from Newcraft 1, where it was us, or it was Beaumont recruiting Brody and Devin and Nathan instead of Ashton, Nathan, and Lumdine or whatever. It was a different group anyway, and they were bad, and they'd taken over Main Town, and it was this like post-apocalyptic version of Newcraft 1, which is pretty cool. It was pretty neat, but nothing really. I guess we just kind of blew up Newcraft 2 at the end of it, and then of course, everything has to end in an explosion with Newcraft. But then, kind of out of the blue, we kind of just decided, we want to reset again. The fourth reset now we're on. This is the fourth time we've reset the server. And we decided to do Newcraft 3. And this is like around the time of Journey to the Far Land starting on the channel. So now we're kind of actually at the beginning of the YouTube channel. So I did stream Newcraft 3. I'm in the process of editing those episodes. I'll probably private them, the ones that aren't edited, I think, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah. Oh, I can actually smelt my netherite. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, in Newcraft 3, took a bit more of a humble approach. We went back to the Newcraft 2 member list, and well, at least for the most part, we got rid of a few people that we didn't really want to have in the server. Only like 1 or 2 people, but it was still a pretty large server, and quite a few people actually did play on it. Newcraft 3 was a lot of fun, and it kind of plummeted after some drama happened. I kind of started some stuff, bringing one of the old members back that kind of caused some chaos, and I also, it was the combination of that, people getting banned because of it, and um, just the general timing of things as well. We'd started Newcraft 4 while Newcraft 3 was still going on. It wasn't supposed to be Newcraft 4. I just pushed for it to be Newcraft 4. Newcraft 4 was originally just Newcraft Java Edition because Brody and an old friend wanted to do a Java server, a Java version of Newcraft, or at least play Java together. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And we ended up trying out the Java side of things, and that you can see that stuff as well a little bit. I didn't end up. Maybe I'll upload the trial run. I might edit that and upload it because that'd be pretty cool because it's got some old members in it. But that never really became anything. Newcraft 4 kind of fell on its face pretty quickly as well, which Newcraft 3 ended, so Newcraft 4 could run, and then it very quickly tripped and fell on its face. But yeah, that was a short season of Newcraft, and that's kind of where Newcraft ends for the most part. And after that, we did Newcraft 1 Part 2, where Newcraft 1 returned, and we kind of tried to continue the story a little bit. And we ended up doing Sarber after that, which I don't think I did much content on for the channel, but it was a lot of fun. I ended up becoming king in it and stuff, but I think that's probably about where I'll leave that discussion. I wasn't going super crazy with it, just some general pointers so people actually know that there was an SMP that I hosted that went by the same name before. But yeah, long story short, we're back doing a Newcraft, and it's a lot more fun than the old stuff. At least it feels a lot more fun than the old stuff. I feel like the old stuff existed so the new stuff can run more so. I know a lot of people who probably played on the old servers are probably love the old server better and just are like, oh, it was so good. But I actually rather appreciate this world more than the old stuff. I got like a bit of nostalgia, yes, for like the old stuff, but I like the new, yes, of course, that's what it's all about in Newcraft. I don't know if any of that actually made any sense, but that's kind of the long and short of things. If anyone managed to pick anything out of it, then yeah, that's it. That's that. Okay, well, I think I want to. I'll continue the netherite mining for a bit longer. I'm going to get some wool. Actually, I wonder if Brody has any. Robicus or gosh, I'm trying to break the habit because I'm so used to referring to him as Brody, but now I gotta call him Drobicus because we might start adding people that won't really know each other's names. I'm like, it's probably just easier to call people by their username, so then they can call them by their username and all this stuff. So maybe that's what I'll do. Um, yeah, we'll kind of expand slowly. I don't think we'll expand like super quickly. Like, I don't think the server will grow rapidly. I don't really want it to. I want to still keep it the way it is, but introduce a new person or two every once in a while. And if we do ever decide to reset, then so be it. But I think for now we'll just stick on this world and see where it takes us. I think that's pretty solid rule of thumb. All right, so I don't have much wool, do I? Do I have any wheat? Wheat at all? I would have it upstairs. I was gonna breed the sheep a bit. I don't have much wheat. Don't have much wheat at all. Oh dear. But I think I'll film like an actual edited episode tomorrow, and it'll probably upload a while from now. Because this will probably upload overnight. Because I'm not gonna bother editing it. It's only like an hour long, and it's like a nice raw edited episode. Okay, come on, sheepies. Let's do some breeding. Oh, they're making magenta babies. Oh, that's fun. I love the fact that they get mixed. Oh, they're purple. I thought they were magenta. Oh, they're purple. That makes more sense actually. Why would they be magenta? They should be purple when you're mixing red and blue. Whatever. Okay, well I think that'll do just fine. It's this little. I don't even know what that little pole is there doing. Hey, look at Devin. Look at all the mining Devin's been doing. I actually helped finish this today. That's what I was doing. It's nice and cleared out. I mentioned that at the beginning of the live stream. And it's going to be filled with all the wondrous bits and bobs of the server, of course, which will be very cool to see develop. I'm hoping to make this like a world-long effort or at least for like the few months, it'll take a few months to build it. I don't think I'll build it super quick. Like, something like my base. Well, my base will still be, these both will be long efforts. Because I don't want to build this all at once, because it's quite the mega project. Like, look at it, it's huge. So I'm not going to be building, I'm not going to build it super huge just yet. Build a super huge thing. It's so expansive. Okay, I'll just go with the last bits of wool I have. I'll finish my armor. How about that? And then I'll do my tools later. I gotta go to bed. I might switch gears. I might play something else for. Maybe I'll go to bed too. We'll see. It's getting awfully late. But I guess I don't have anything I'm doing tomorrow anyway. But I'm just gonna do the last bit of netherite mining, and that should do. I might do longer streams later on, like more long grindier streams. But I might just include that in episodes. You never know. But anywho, let's continue the netherite mining. I don't know what else to really talk about. Interesting. Because I've kind of shown off all my plans for now for this world. I certainly am trying to get quite busy. Oh, can I just continue? Yeah, I think I can just continue from here. Oh, I thought I saw more. I'm just gonna grab netherite now. I don't even care about the quartz. I can get it another time. There we go. Oh, dead end. Oh, it was this way I went. Whoa. I keep getting lava too. It's kind of annoying. It's alright though. I've been wanting to play like a Minecraft world that's not like a series for a while, so I might just create a world after this stream and just play it for like an hour or whatever. Just to have a bit of fun. I haven't messed around in a Minecraft world for a while that's not like streamed. I sensationalize everything. I just kind of find it nice to just have a world I can goof off in and not have to worry about making it into a series and whatnot. This world would definitely be one of the goof off worlds for sure. Ooh, ancient debris, yes. I'm gonna operate a bit quicker for this part now. I won't be as clean with my mining. Oh, 3. Nice. Now, after you get Fortune 3, the netherite upgrades aren't too bad. I mean, they're not cheap. Oh, hello. Here comes the luck. Okay, that's kind of cool actually. I got another 3. We already got. Oh, I used my totem there. I didn't even. That scared. Like the totem popping scared me more than the actual situation. It's a very loud noise. Other than like zombies breaking doors. But no, I'm looking forward to just having a world I can play. That's not Newcraft and not Journey. I keep every time I make like a new thing, I'm always like, oh, I need something that's not the server and that's not Journey and not blah blah blah. I just shut up. I'll just shut my yapper for a bit. Oh, wow. Very exhilarating for sure. Netherite mining at 1 a.m. Get to witness me just goofing about on the server. That's a lot of fun, just being able to do this kind of stuff again, though. I don't remember doing this on a lot of the old servers, this kind of stuff. I think a lot of them lacked heart, I guess is what I call it. They kind of lacked that sense of just being able to let go a bit, not take it so seriously all the time. Oh. Make it into make your own fun out of it. Oh dear. I think my plan initially was actually going like to do like a netherite mining race with someone. I ended up not really bothering to do that. I'm just doing it on my own, and I might do some more netherite mining later. I might end up doing the race thing later anyway with like Devin or Drobicus or Droxus. if I'm trying to be smart and stick to my habit of calling them by their usernames. There we are. Oh. Oh dear. I'm a bit of a klutz and good thing I got this good armor to protect me. Oh. See, I just didn't even notice it. Like got my head in the clouds. Being like, oh jeez, I love playing Minecraft and then just like almost dying. Can't believe in Newcraft 1 I went so long without dying. It was like well over half the server. Well, it was a well I guess like for like natural deaths. I mean I got killed by people. Well that's just combat skills, like PvP. But no, I didn't die for so long. Like I imagine like if I'm trying not to die, I can actually do semi decently. Not saying I'm a pro because I'm not. If I played hardcore Minecraft long enough, I probably would die in a very stupid manner. I just never made it far enough in any of my hardcore worlds. And that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to do like a hardcore world, or like put a twist on it, like a U8 like ultra hardcore where you can't heal, or maybe even something like better than wolves or something. Just like something real to challenge me a bit, drive me a bit batty. I know those are like ridiculously hard or something. Well, no, like ultra hardcore is difficult, but like better than wolves. Ooh, that's certainly something. I've been watching that, by the way, recently. Hence why I'm kind of talking about it. Probably wouldn't mention it if I hadn't heard of it. Or if it, if it was a while ago, kind of thing. But yeah, it was like a recent thing I've been looking at, or I've been watching. Is that someone do a thing on it? I find it all really funny. Just like the way they talk and things. Because some people are like, oh, they're so obnoxious. And I'm like, oh, it's so much fun. Just having someone just, I don't know, it's just funny. Oh. The commentary starting to trail off a bit. I'll go through these beds and then I'll go to bed. Or at least I'll wrap up the stream. Oh god, I keep forgetting to place the block. That's why I'm taking the explosion damage. I don't think I have. Yeah, I just have prot. And then I have projectile. Why do I have projectile protection 2 on my? Oh my god. I got prop 4, prop 4, prop 4, and there's the foghorn. Absolutely terrible. That was my last totem too. Don't have like a raid farm or anything yet on the server. Just wasted all my totems. Preventing my stupid deaths. I'm not seeing any. Could tear it up a bit, but honestly don't really care enough to rip it apart. There we go. Oh, what a lovely soundtrack playing in the background. C14. No, it's like doing a bit of a twist on the journey thing where I'm like, oh, C14. And now I'm just like, weird nether sounds, yes. I forget who actually made the nether soundtrack for Minecraft. like off the top of my head anyway. It was one of the newer artists. I don't know if C14 worked on the nether stuff. Oh god, why do I keep doing that? I'm gonna kill myself. Like from these beds, I keep doing so much health. Uh-oh. I'm almost out of beds. And brain cells. Ooh, got some more netherite. Ancient debris, actually, but nice try. Potential netherite. I always call it netherite when I see it. I don't know if you guys do that. Let me know in the comments. There's a little factoid of the day. Let me know. A bit of a question. Do you call ancient debris netherite? Oh, am I back in a loop-de-loop? I am. Oh, another one. Oh, I completely missed it. How silly of me. Ooh, oh, there's 3. How? Oh, 4. Just keeps getting better. I'm gonna keep digging. I could actually dig for a while too, but I'm not going to. I've had my fun. I got 11. I got a lot. I know it's not quite a full set, but it'll have to wait. I can cross it off my checklist anyway. I'll just add a new point to get maxed netherite instead of oh god, it takes forever to drop. Even with the increased fall speed. Oh, I'm back in a weird mysterious mine. I don't know if it's mine or not. If it's mine. Or my mine. My mine. It sounds like the birds from Finding Nemo. Gosh. I'm really losing the brain cells with all these explosions. Definitely not just because it's late in the night, no. I should not be doing like late night delirium streams in normal Minecraft. If like Journey's one thing to do like late night delirium because I can just talk and it's not that bad, but like there's an actual commentary going on here. Like I'm trying to keep up an actual. And I'm not even that. I guess it's more just the fact that I'm. Oh, do I have any more blocks on me? No, not really. But it's more just, I guess, what I'm doing in Minecraft. Like, it's a bit more complicated than just walking. I guess these are my last beds. Okay, I'm gonna place a block this time. No, not 2. I just need the 1. Oh. Get me up. Okay, I'm gonna break some blocks. I need some, Oh, hello. What was I expecting breaking blocks above me? Of course gravel's gonna fall. So something like gravel. Okay. Okay, I need to mine a little pocket. Just to get some resources. Oh. I keep doing. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm like putting myself in these situations on my own now. I wonder what Waby and Drobicus were trying to were coordinating, because I guess you didn't see, but I was asking Drobicus to be in a voice chat. Yeah, cause he wanted to farm wither skull. Where I was like, I need wither skulls. He's like, oh, we could do that. I'm like, oh, okay, join a group. And he was in a VC with Waby. I guess he was pretty close to going to bed anyway, because I forgot it was a school night for him. So they were in a VC together and they were plotting something. Definitely not ominous at all. I think I have a bit of a sneaking suspicion that Brody's moved out of the mountain. It might just be me and Devin now. Which I'm not all that peeved about. I think it'd be nice to have a base with Devin, like the mountain. I have a feeling that Brody's moved out, although I don't know for sure. Well, I guess I'll confirm that in the next episode. Stay tuned for episode 6. I'm just kidding. I'm debating if I should just make this episode 6. You guys, I think I'll call it episode 6 for now, and if I don't like it, I'll just make the next edited episode episode 6. Gosh, I'm saying episode edited. I'm like stuttering now. But anyway, ooh, more ancient debris. We're doing pretty good. Too bad I don't have any more beds. I don't really feel like strip mining right now. Otherwise, I might actually be able to get all my netherite in like one fell swoop. But I think I'm pretty happy with this amount too. I like the bed mining. It's kind of fun. I mean, I did it like this in Newcraft as well. Yes, I did it in both Newcraft now. Wow. How cool is that? But I might just strip mine the rest of the netherite, I think. I enjoy a bit of strip mining. I just didn't really feel like doing it for this stream. I feel like it would be a bit too repetitive. Definitely not like this is repetitive too. But it's kind of funny having me die occasionally. Almost die. I haven't died yet. Somehow. I know people are like, oh my god, how's this guy not died yet? It's the armor. It's the armor. If I didn't have the armor, I would be toast. I'd be done like dinner. Okay, oh. There we go. Okay, that should do. I'm gonna go home, upgrade the rest of my stuff with this 16 ancient debris. Well, at least as much as I can upgrade with it. Oh gosh, where was home? Not this way, this is death. La di da di da. Wait, no, is that where I just came from? Yeah. La di da di da. Just going along. Oh, is it this way? I'm trying to remember the way home. I've gone quite a ways. Should have just blocked it off. I didn't realize I had actually gone so far. Ah, there we are. I know direction. See? I gotta put stairs here too if I'm gonna keep going up and down. I've got a pretty ingenious solution to get up to my base. Cause I know last episode I was kind of discussing how I'm gonna get up to my base, or I'd be like, I don't know how I'm gonna get up to my mega base. I'm gonna do bubble vaders. Although I'm gonna do them a bit differently because I saw Zoomovoid do it where you can like go up against honey and you still rise, but you're not in the water. I think I'm gonna try that, and then you can just plummet down. But I'm gonna try doing like an elevator kind of thing like that. I think that's a really simple way to do it. I just need a lot of honey, but I need honey anyway for waxing copper. So I'll be making a bee farm, a copper farm, all sorts of farms. I got them all in my book. I guess you guys would have seen that earlier when I showed it. Yeah, lots of farms to build. Very farmy. Oh, I've survived another trip to the nether. How'd you get out? How dare you? No, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna shear it first. Womp womp. Okay, good. The womp womp at the end. Wow, really sealed the deal there. Okay, well I'm gonna make my last bits of netherite armor and gear. Well, my helmet, I guess, and some of my tools. I guess my sword and my pickaxes. Okay, well, let that smelt. I'll get my templates ready. The smithing table. A lot of fun though. I enjoyed this little episode. This little live stream episode. And I'm gonna temporarily, or not temporarily, I'll call it episode 6 for now. And if I change my mind by the next episode, then I'll go back to just having live stream episodes, just show the date and no episode number. But I kind of feel like just doing it just to increase the episode count a bit. But I don't know. I'll have to think on it. So maybe I'll just leave it the way it is for now. Because I don't really want to raise the episode count if it's for like this. Like this is kind of just like a casual thing that's not really a fully fully fledged episode. I don't know if that makes sense, but makes sense in my head. Oh, my diamonds. They're going away. They're gone. They disappear. I need to make another one. Ah. Okay, that's all I can make. That's all. I've made all I can. I don't know. We didn't go down that far. Yeah, a few diamond blocks later. Okay, well I've got 4 things I can upgrade now, so guess I'll do my helmet. Oh yeah, we did it. We got that debris. We got that debris. Hang on, I'm gonna do like a free cam. I can even get closer. No, that's a bit too close. Oh my goodness. Oh no, F4. I need F8. Whoa. Okay, I need to like move backwards a bit so you can see like the template. There we go. I think that's good enough for a thumbnail. You get the live stream, the thumbnail live. There we go. All right, now I gotta upgrade the rest of my stuff. I'm gonna do my sword. Ooh, hey. And then my pickaxes. Yeah, look at me now. I'll kit it out in my netherite gear. Partially netherite. I gotta get a bit more, but pretty good. Pretty good haul from just a little bit of tomfoolery in the nether. But I think that'll do. I think that'll do just fine. Where'd I put my nether harvest? Oh, it's right here. I was wondering where it went. Okay, well, I think that'll do. I'm pretty darn tired. I don't really feel like doing just about anything else. So I'm gonna wrap up the live stream episode here. So thank you guys for tuning into the live stream or the VOD or whatever on YouTube. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the